Hi everyone, I am very excited. Over the months when COVID started, when the pandemic and 2020 came, and our first post, Nadine and I did our first post without even thinking about YouTube post, or it was a rainy day, we just threw some umbrellas and just did a post. And we were having fun doing some posts, and today is a day where I'm super excited because I'll be introducing this baby here that Nadine has written. So over the years, I've been very lucky, extremely fortunate to have come across very beautiful people from all over the world in the field that I have chosen as my career and in the work. And in this body of work, I've just met some amazing and most beautiful human beings. And one such person is Nadine, because it's when she walked in, she just picked up, and she had so much fun doing yoga. And then her devotion, her excitement, her energy, how do I put it? I'm trying to find a word. Dedication, her just all of it together started to show in the form of her help, the help and the support that she offered in my work, and her giving nature. And then she took it to the next level, or really now she decided, and this was a time when I was thinking about this, and I just mentioned, and she was already ready. She said, well, this is what I'm planning to do. And she put her entire energy into writing this book. She gave so much of time, energy to this. She was working at that time. She's also a naturopath. She was in this pharmacy. She found the time, and 2020 hasn't been easy for any one of us to find the time to even do something like this. She found it, and today is such an honor to just do this post, just to honor this amazing human being who's not just a yoga enthusiast and just enjoys the work that we do, but also a great friend of mine, somebody who's such a joy and such a delight for me to know and to play with and to work with. So in our own very little way, we thought of celebrating this day and to just invite in the space Nadine to chat about the book and to just have a little bit of conversation going around why this book and what got her to write, and what, even I'll find out something about this. So yeah, so let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so here she is, Nadine. Hi, Sweetheart.
Hi.
So happy for you.
Oh,
So
thank
happy
you.
you've done this, and
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure that
Thank
we are
you.
doing this post.
You look so amazing in that sari.
So this is a sari.
Yeah.
2020, to all my folks back home and to everyone who's listening, to all my elders, pranam, and to all the kiddos, lots of bhalobasha, আর আশা করি তোমরা সবাই ভালো আছো. So that's my language, Bangla. Anyway, it's not about me today. It's all about Nadine. It's all about her. So let's start. Hi.
So nice to be
Did
doing this.
did you think we would be
It's so good.
like this
It's
today?
so nice.
No, I just thought it
Yeah.
means so much to me.
Yeah.
And I just thought, no, I have to just, take my game up and do something more dressy, and I'm so happy. Yes. So take us through this book,
sure.
and
Yeah.
just how did you get around thinking about the concept, and what was in your mind, what was going on? Just share with us something about this book, because we are so curious. And it is also, I'll come to that, it is such a good gift, because it would not be, there are some children's yoga books around, and they are probably very good and beautiful illustrations and language, but this person, I know her so well, and I know what energy is being sent into this one, and for this to circulate and to go everywhere, yes, that would be great. So over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. But first of all, I want to say thank you for organising this, because it's really nice to be talking about this book and sharing it with other people, because I really feel like it's
Oh, don't make me cry now. Yeah. Go on.
it's an important part of the yoga that you're really putting your life into and teaching others.
No.
And that's really what I wanted to express, and the ideas came. It's actually really funny, because the initial idea I had, I didn't actually know. I was like, oh my gosh, so I just want to write a book. But then I was like, ooh, I actually have no idea what to write about. And so then you go through all the like phases of like and
You get it? That spontaneity is what I'm talking about. It's just that I've never written a book. I don't know how to write a book. And here it is. I just asked her, Nadine, it would be a good idea to do this? Yes. So she jumps in.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
yeah. So and then I just went through all the phases of like, oh my god, like pulse checking, because it's like a scary new thing that I'm doing. Anyway, so then the ideas came, and I was talking to you about it, about the yoga and how much I wanted to make it into a book and how cute
I know
it would
that,
be.
yeah.
So we were discussing all of that, and initially when the idea came, the only way that I could get it out of my head was to like sketch everything.
Yes.
And that's what you were telling me to do as well,
Yes,
sketch.
yes.
And so,
That is who you are.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
who Nadine is. Yes.
Yeah. So I was like sketching everything that was coming, the ideas in my mind. And what had happened was, because I was so excited to get like painting and ready to go, is I had started painting all of the illustrations first. And then I was like, wow, okay, cool, I've done like all of the painting. Now I just need to add the story to the painting. And I was like, oh, I haven't even created a story.
The story was created well before you even did those sketches. It's all
Exactly.
coming from many different realms. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, my God, I need to actually put words to this story now. It's not like a picture book.
That's funny.
So I was like, okay. And so then I wrote the story after it, and after all the pictures were drawn. So I thought that was amazing how my brain works. It was
Yeah.
like a learning thing for me.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, so
Yeah, truly, that is what I admire in you, and that is the whole idea that we try to promote that in everybody coming to our sessions, that you can be your spontaneous self, and within this, so yoga does not change anybody. You just come back to being more of who you are. Do you agree with me?
Yeah,
Yes.
very much.
So that's the thing. And as we are getting more and more clearer about ourselves, and we are evolving, getting the energy, the ability, the confidence to move forward with our aware of the challenges, aware of the fear, aware of the vulnerability. And as we are expanding, the best bit is yoga has something to throw even at that stage. So at every stage, as we are expanding around the margins, around the boundaries, it's there. And it's saying, yeah, baby, holding your back. So it's traveling and we are just going with it. And that's such a energy, such a parent, beautiful energy, is something that we come together and celebrate every week, week after week. And that's the fun. And then here she is having fun, walked into the studio, doing yoga with us, and the confidence and the faith to, yep, I get it. And I know how, her daily practices. So it's very good that we are talking yoga, and we are talking, and in these times, it's so important because the harmony, body, mind, spirit, connect with even our higher consciousness and who we are. And even if one does not believe in higher consciousness, just the balance and the harmony is such a kind energy that radiates out, and it's a very supportive environment for everyone. And why did you think of writing children's yoga book?
Yeah, because I really thought that what you're teaching and bringing out into this world is actually really nice to have it introduced to children at such a young age, and it's such an age where, and in a way as well, that is really fun and super cute and follows a story and is colourful and playful, because that's really what it is, and that's why.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nadine, when I sat here and when you were, when I was talking, and even I am interested to know so much about your journey through this book. And you have any special experience here while you were writing, or anything that stood out, or a writer's block or an artist's block?
Yeah, I had many blocks. The blocks were big. It's not like...
With all of us.
Yeah, let's be honest. It's not like it flowed so beautifully. I mean, I could say that, but it didn't. I was like, oh my gosh. There was many things. Like there was, especially with drawing. I mean, I've been on and off with drawing and painting, but I had to like learn certain things. So I didn't...
Yes.
There was one incident where one of my favorite pages actually, where I drew like mountains, and I didn't know how to like paint mountains. So I was like, my God, like I need to learn how to do this. So YouTubing everything. Yeah. And then when I'd be writing, because I am more like visual in terms of and painting and like observing, I'm not very much into the word kind of thing. So when I had to write it, I really had to like actually jump out of that thought frame of mine and then jump in. It was really hard. So I'm not...
Wow, so you did so much in a matter of few months.
It was so fun though. Yeah.
That's incredible. That is, Nadine.
Really? Because I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that is. And thank God for, that you're saying it was fun.
Yeah, it was. Like all challenges. It's challenging, but it's also, when you look back, you're like, man, that was fun. And and the process, it wasn't like painful process for me. It was actually really fun, and I was like relaxing about it. So.
It's a bit like me today. Like I really wanted to celebrate this, and I really wanted to show my best foot forward and wear this. And I'm so excited that I did this, and I took time to, just because I would not have done this for anyone.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And now, sitting here, I'm a bit stiff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm thinking, yes, because I'm thinking, I hope everything is in.
Which it is. It's amazing.
And this is the kind of friendship we share. We start off with something, and then we have our own inputs and so we always have to just come back to a neutral place and say we are having too much fun, so let's get serious. Hey, coming back to the book, Yoga Adventures with Ella and Evie.
Yeah.
Who's Ella and who's Evie?
Ella and Evie are my husband's nieces, so yeah, they're part of the family. So I've used their names in the book, which super cute names.
They are super cute names. Yeah, I love them. Yeah. I know who Ella and I mean I like them as well, and super cute. And so that was, and anything more, like, I'm sure, I mean, look at these. The pictures, I wish I can we just zoom in into these pages? And so talk us through the number of...
There's 60 pages.
Yes. Yeah. And what is this about?
Yeah, so it's really, the whole story is about, it's about friendship, the main part of it. And what Ella and Evie do is they go on and like an adventure, and so what they're doing is it's a lot of Australian landscape as well, so I've used a lot of Australian landscape, and they go and look at the environment and they get inspiration for yoga poses from the environment, and they practice those poses, and then they're lifted off into another landscape, and then they find inspiration from the landscape and do another yoga pose, and then they come back home and
this is wonderful,
rest in their beds.
just right there and then, to join in the fun, they decide on a yoga pose to match the birds. Giggling and holding the pose, they take one breath in and one breath out, and then they hold the position like this. I mean, it's amazing what you've done, Nadine. All of a sudden, and the words, they're flowing. I like the way you have used them and the emotion behind this. So anybody reading will have so much, again in your own words, fun, and will get a feel of, because that's part of the thing that I believe in, that I sincerely believe it's not the postures or the techniques that change or that bring us back to greater alignment. Of course they do, but it is the feeling and the emotion, and if it can be ignited, then you will realize how effective it is. But if we just do it like a mechanical way, like let's do a triangle, let's do one-legged prayer pose, or a knee hug, or a spinal twisting, and if we are not really connected, so one of the things, and Nadine, you know this for sure, in every session I try and tell people that yoga is not doing anything for you. I'm not doing anything for you. We are doing it for each other. We are in it together, and your meaning, your experience that is getting this yoga to connect with you is the way to opening more doors and to explore this as a tool. We are just whatever you call the road, we are just
like a road sign, or
we are like but we are not really as a facilitator, as a person who believes in these techniques. It's just your personal experience, and that is what I think you have got in this book, all those things. And we would be talking a bit about, she would be so excited when she would describe, I've used those words, like here, like you say,
swoosh and a whoosh. I really wanted to make it super cute, super bright. I think one of my favorite pictures is this one here. I remember which is this one. I remember when I did this one, and I was like, wow, that looks so good. Because it's so green and so bright, and yeah, I think it was very cute. Yeah.
So I was coming to that.
Yeah.
My next question, and you picked up on that. Are there any favorite pages?
Yeah. So it's that one, definitely. And the last one, which is, not the last one, sorry, one of the last ones, which is the mountain scenes. Because, one, because it was so fun learning how to draw it. And two, because it's like...
Just move the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're moving, they're looking out, and then you can see like so cutely like grabbing hands, like let's do this together kind of thing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I'm sure there would be so many people who would love to have a copy of this wonderful thing you have created and what we are presenting here today. So how do we get it?
So what I'll do is I'll put in the description on below of the video, I'll put in the links where you can purchase it. So there's a few ones that you can purchase through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Book Depository, and then Australia you can just ask me and I can send it to you. But yeah, if you want to, you can purchase it online, and I'll put the links in for you so you can be linked straight there.
Yeah. So that's how you get this book, and it is such a great gift. It would make and just to have it in your bookshelf, it's a good one. So that's about this post. I hope all of you enjoyed this post, and hope we are all just in our own little way, if we could share some fun, and we're talking yoga language here, so some harmony with all of you, the rest of the world, and love and our prayers and our namaskar from Nadine and Malabi to everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.